Hey, have you ever heard the saying, hurting people hurt people? That came to mind today, and I don't have a good reason why it did, because I wasn't hurt by anybody. But I think there's a lot of truth in that statement. I think of the people who walk around with a lot of hate in their heart. And most of the time, if you talk to them, they've had a lot of hard, traumatic experiences. And it makes sense. If you've been hurt and you don't understand why bad things have to happen, it makes sense that you would hold on to that hurt and then perhaps push it on others because you just don't know what to do with it. I know many of us, the book of John tells us you will have troubles. You will. It's not a matter of if. But Jesus is who said that. In this life you will have troubles. But take heart, I have overcome the world. And so then the question begs to be asked. If you've been hurt, would it be so bad if you worked to heal from that hurt and stopped hurting others? It's possible. If Jesus tells us that there is a guarantee that we're going to have troubles, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of what kind of struggle we're going to have, right? Because everybody has different experiences. We can all have different circumstances, but at the end of the day, we all have the same emotions. We all have responses. Granted, our responses could be different, but ultimately, we all have emotions, and we all have responses to the things that happen to us. But in reality, if you're walking around hurting, and then that's being pushed on others around you by how you treat them, that's a vicious cycle. And so I'd encourage you to work through it. Don't do it by yourself. Work through it with some help. And surround yourself with good people. And I know it's probably easier said than done. But the reality is, when there is a desire for good things, I truly believe that God blesses us with what we need. He provides it. And you'll find maybe a little more peace and a little less hurt. And things could change for you. And then they could change for the people around you. And that would be good. Because our world, I think all of us can agree we could use more kindness and love in the world. And so it kind of has to start with us. People around you aren't treating you well. That's not realistic to the whole world. Yes, there are a lot of bad things that happen. But it's just all perspective, in a way. I know bad things happen. That's not perspective. But what we do with it, the emotional responses we have, those are our perspectives. And I was thinking of something else along the same lines earlier. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it's not there. And it's getting to be the point where it's bedtime. So I'm going to tell you, instead of having a great day, I'm going to tell you sweet dreams. Have a good night.